01 The first lesson of life, removing lies. Sadhguru, take a minute to see what is unnecessary in your life and remove it today. When I say remove, don't think of your boss, mother-in-law, or neighbor. You have to remove something unnecessary to your life. Saying something like I will remove my anger is too broad and difficult to achieve through determination. It requires awareness. Choose something specific that you can remove that will make you better, something you can take concrete action on today, no matter how small it may be. Choose one specific small thing you no longer want to do, whatever it may be. I will no longer be angry is actually a lie because you still can't control it, but you can change it to something like I will no longer use angry words. Decide on one thing you can and will do. But you should really do it. It should not appear again. If you remove something, it should disappear completely. If you want to move towards the truth of life, your investment in vanity must be reduced. It may not all disappear immediately, but you must gradually reduce it. 02 The second lesson of life, breaking the status quo. Sadhguru, you should look at life like this: what can I change, what can I do? Crying for things you cannot change will only keep you in the present. At least once a month, on every full moon day, with awareness, think about what small aspects of yourself you want to change. For example, before I eat anything, I will take 10 seconds to thank the food that is about to become a part of my body. Or, whenever I use things that make up the elements of my life, such as earth, water, air, and everything else around me, I will save 1% of them. Or, I will pay attention to only putting the amount of food on my plate that I can eat. These small things will change your life and make you different from others. 03 The third lesson of life, remember that you will eventually die. Sadhguru, one important thing everyone should do is to build their psychological and emotional framework on the most basic fact of their life, that life is limited. People now take a lifetime to understand that they will die. They need a heart attack or the appearance of a malignant tumor somewhere in their body to remind them of this. You need to celebrate and enjoy every moment of your life because life will not wait for you even for a moment. If you could live forever, you could spend 100 years in depression, anxiety, and frustration. But because life is limited, every moment is precious. When you understand that you will die, you will know how to live. 04 Lesson 4 of life, choosing to live wisely. Sadhguru, is it wiser to become more loving and happy or to become more angry, hateful, and jealous within yourself? Which is the more intelligent way of existing? Love, isn't it? What I am saying is, live wisely. And this is not for someone else, it is more joyful and beautiful for yourself. Creating a loving world is not a service that you have to do for someone else, it is a wise way of existing. You can create a loving world in every activity that you engage in. Creating a loving world does not mean adding or subtracting something. If you focus on what you want in life, it will undoubtedly happen around you and it will begin to happen in a broader environment. 05 Lesson 5 of life, deciding your life quality. Sadhguru, in many ways, most people have mortgaged their happiness, peace, and love to external situations. So, if the stock market goes up, you are happy, and if it goes down, you are unhappy. But the quality of your life is not in your external situation. Whether we can live happily is not determined by how big a house we live in or how good a car we drive. These make your life more comfortable and convenient, but the fundamental quality of your life is determined by how your inner self is right now. Living happily and peacefully is not something new to you. You were like this when you were a child, weren't you? So, I am not talking about taking you beyond, I am talking about taking you back to the starting point of life. 06 Lesson 6 of life, wisdom in humility. Sadhguru, the difference between a fool and a wise person is that a wise person knows how foolish they are, and a fool does not know. Being aware of your foolishness is great wisdom. Do you fully understand anything in this existence, whether it's a tree, a blade of grass, a grain of sand, or an atom? No. If this is your level of intellect and perception, how will you walk in this world? Gently, with a little humility, respect, and love for everything around you. If you cannot love, at least approach everything with reverence, because you do not understand anything in this world. If you just learn to walk like this, you will not miss the spiritual process. You do not need any teaching. Eventually, it will happen to you. That's why in Eastern culture, you always bow to everything you see, whether it's a stone, an animal, or a human. With a sense of reverence, you hold respect for the land under your feet, the air you breathe, the water you drink, the food you eat, the people you come into contact with, and everything else, including your body and mind. This ensures that all our efforts are successful. 07 Lesson 7 of Life, there is no good or bad. Sadhguru, your inner world, if you will, should only be a reflection of everything around you. This may directly contradict some moral theories that claim the outer and inner should not come into contact, or you will be immediately corrupted by everything around you. This is not correct. Only when you have a judgment on everything will you be corrupted by what is around you. You view something as good and another thing as bad. You are attached to what you think is good and try to avoid what you think is bad, which of course will dominate you from within. It should not be this way. You should see everything in its true nature, and your inner world should also be this way. If you do not see things as they are, it means you are polluting the whole world with your views and biases. Creation is so vast, what is there for you to do other than to absorb it if you can? And even that is not simple, because creation is so multi-layered. So many phenomena are happening here, layer upon layer, all in the same space and time. Everything you think is the past, and everything you think will be the future, is here. If you can see things as they are, if the whole creation is reflected within you as it truly is, if your inner nature accommodates the entire creation in its true nature, then you will become the source of creation itself. This is the correct way, whether it is from the inside or the outside. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.